What's going on, you guys? It's Jaded, and this time around I wanted to show you a legendary item that is very unique in how it works and how it can work. And I think a lot of people don't really understand this item or never even checked it out because the stats seem very mediocre. I mean, it doesn't have crit damage on it. It can't roll crit damage and a socket. It can only roll one property. And a lot of people probably look at the last hit execution damage as pretty useless, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't, as far as I know, it doesn't actually add damage. It just does a ton of damage for the killing blow that happens on, a monster. So I picked up this very, very cheap one. Not a lot of DPS on it. The other stats are good. It has a socket. It has max demon damage. But yeah, it just basically needs more damage for it to be worth a lot. But, I just wanted to check out the mechanics of it, see if it would work for me, and then show it off for you guys to see if maybe you want to pick one up. So essentially what we're looking at here is you need to have some form of life steal on your character. And you can get this through the passive, through a belt. You can actually get lifesteal on the weapon itself, but you're not going to have the socket or crit damage or something more useful. And then you can also have, of course, lifesteal on your main hand. And the cool thing about going for lifesteal is it's very cheap. It's very cost effective. A lot of people don't even price like it's there. You can basically get lifesteal for free a lot of times on weapons. Currently, what I'm showing you is lifesteal on the main hand. I have 2.9%. I have no life on hit other than my ring, which has like 99. So this gives you like the core look at just what 2.9% lifesteal can do with this weapon. So essentially, you're gonna last hit the mob. It's gonna do a crap ton of damage. I mean, millions of damage. And then you get lifesteal based off of that damage. So that's where it becomes really apparent that, hey, this is actually a pretty useful thing because you don't need life on hit anymore. And you can sustain off the lifesteal. When you're fighting champion packs, you just go and last hit a mob real quick if you really need the health. So I was very, very surprised that I was able to keep myself up and farm just as well as having 900 life on hit. Like it's a little different. You have to have a little bit of different mindset going into some fights. You have to understand that you can't sustain yourself versus very extra health champions that do a lot of damage. Might cause you a little bit of trouble. But you could just run around and look for white mobs, trash mobs if you really can't hang. Now this can work for other classes as well, not just barbarian. The thing is, with other classes, other than monk, I would say monk has more options. But the wizard, obviously demon hunter's not going to use this. Maybe when grenades get good, but for the wizard and the witch doctor, you're gonna have to get lifesteal somewhere. And as far as I know, the only place you can really get it is on this weapon itself. So you're not gonna have the socket or other useful stats. You're gonna have to get lifesteal on it if you're a witch doctor or wizard, unless there's some unique or set item I'm not thinking of or don't know about. But it works just the same. Basically, the damage done is based off of the skill that you use. So what I noticed is when I was using like the sprint tornadoes that do 60% weapon damage, so very low weapon damage, it wouldn't give me as much health, and that could kind of get you in trouble sometimes. So you have to use either bash or your whirlwind to finish a mob off, which can kind of be hard sometimes, but really you're just in there spinning around and you don't have a whole lot of control over that. But it's definitely something to keep in mind. You can go from very, very low HP, like almost dead, to full HP in just one kill. So very unique, very awesome weapon. I'm definitely going to keep rolling with this setup here. Maybe look for a higher DPS one later down the road. But it definitely upped my damage from using this ghetto dagger that I had, this budget dagger. Yeah, I mean, if you're in the same boat and looking for an offhand, I would definitely check it out. But that's all I got for you guys now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon.